Good evening, friends, and welcome to day 140 of a poem a day for 2026. It is Wednesday. I finished work a little while ago. Yeah, it's been a day, and I am going to share some poetry with you. The book is warm. I just met my new neighbour. He had something delivered earlier, and he wasn't available, so I took it in for him. Yeah, seems like a nice guy. And he works night shift, so I think this could work well. He'll be quiet, I think that means. Yeah. And I'm not a particularly noisy person, so huzzah. Right. Oh, okay, so I know this one. This is The Mouse's Tale by Lewis Carroll. Obviously somebody that we are familiar with. And I'm familiar with, this specific piece. So our blurb reads as follows. The Mouse's Tale from Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is perhaps the most well-known example of a picture poem in English. A poem that is shaped like its subject matter. Appearing early on in the novel, a mouse begins to tell Alice a sad story, its tale. All Alice can focus on is its real tale, and the two soon are woven together in a classic nonsense poem. So I'll see if I can show you, so you can see it trails down the page. And I have a fun accompanying me fact that I'll share afterwards. So this is The Mouse's Tale by Lewis Carroll for today, the 20th of May. Fury said to a mouse that he met in the house, "Let us both go to law. I will prosecute you. Come, I'll take no denial. We must have the trial. For really, this morning, I've nothing to do." Said the mouse to the cur, "Such trial, dear sir, with no jury or judge, would be wasting our breath." "I'll be the judge, I'll be the jury," said the cunning old Fury. "I'll be the whole cause and condemn you to death." Great little piece. My fun, interesting, factual fact relating to me. A number of years ago, it might have been during lockdown. So 2020, 2021. There was I want to say a competition, but I think it was more kind of an open application process to become the new voice of the speaking clock. I'm obviously aging myself here, but in the time before smartphones, because if everybody who has a smartphone has the time in their hand, in their pocket. But yeah, in the time before smartphones, if you didn't have a watch and you were home or something and you needed to know the time, you could call the speaking clock. And it was something along the lines of, "The time sponsored by Accurist at the third beep will be 11:47 and 12 seconds." And it went by, I think, Big Ben, Greenwich Mean Time. And the requirement was to send in it was something like a 45-second recording of you reading. And I looked through and I found various different things, but they were all too long. And it turned out that A Mouse's Tale was spot on. So I recorded and I sent it off. I never heard back. I was unsuccessful, but yeah, I put myself in the running to become the new talking clock many years ago. I don't think I ever really told anyone about it. But yeah, that was the thing that I did. I think, and it was around the time it was during. I'm sure it was during lockdown because I read it from the Lewis Carroll book that I had, which I received as a gift during lockdown, and that was because that was when I was reading poetry and short stories via Facebook Live and stuff like that. And I think that's when I started. It may have even been before. Yeah, I started doing that because I was missing roller derby commentary, and that was before I'd kind of formed any thoughts about wanting to move into voice work. So yeah, a little bit of, there was obviously something in the back of my mind that was kind of like, ooh, something there is known before I consciously knew. Excuse me. But yeah, that's where we're at. So, but now I am off to go and make dinner and wash my hair, and promptly collapse on the sofa. I've just got to get through tomorrow, and then I have 4 days off. I booked Friday off work, and Monday's the bank holiday. So, yeah, it's been a rough week. Yeah, it's been rough. My subscriber numbers are creeping up, which is nice. As always, if you can think of anyone who might like to watch somebody read poetry and ramble about their life, please send them my way. It'd be lovely to have more people here. But for now, I'm going to go and crack on with my evening, and hopefully I'll be able to wrap things up earlier than I have been doing, and we will all get to have a very good